Sometimes when we talk about meaning, we mean meaning as sense. S-E-N-S-E, meaning as sense. When a person says, in what sense do you mean this? In what sense do you mean that? Or when you say something like, I didn't mean it like that, I meant it in a different sense or in a different way. When we talk about meaning as sense, we're asking what is being said about the referent. All right, so remember the first thing we discussed is meaning as referent. What is being spoken about? Who is being spoken about? Once you have that figured out, then the next one would be meaning as sense. Well, what are you saying about them? Or what are you saying about some subject? So in the example I gave, I said that I kept using the word we to discuss all these new things we could do. And my boss kept saying no. Well, when I understood how he understood the meaning of we, then it all made sense to me why he kept saying no, because he was doing things according to a budget. And I was still thinking like a volunteer, not an employee. But you can still ask, in what sense did I mean we can do all of these things? Because I kept saying we can do conferences on the weekends for general population. We can do classes in the summertime for general population, which we did. We can do marriage seminars. We can do all these things. So my boss could have been clear now about what I meant by we. The we was me and whoever, wants to volunteer to do these things. But you could also ask, what do you mean by can? We can do all of these things. We can do this. We can do that. Do you mean that we now have the ability to do this? That we are now able to do these things, do a seminar, do a conference, do, some sort of barbecue for the officers? Do you mean, when you use the word can, do you mean ability? We can now do this. There are other ways you can use that word, though. Now, remember, sometimes you may have had somebody in the past, like a teacher or an adult, be sarcastic. If you raise your hand and was like, can I go to the restroom, or can I do this? And they'll correct you and you'd say, you may do that. Or are you asking if you may do that? Because you can use the word can to mean ability. Like, can I go to the bathroom? And the teacher would have said something fly like, well, yeah, of course you can go to the bathroom because you're a human and everybody has the ability to go to the bathroom. But that's not what you meant. The sense in which you meant, can I go to the bathroom, was for permission. Can I go to the bathroom means, do I have the permission from the teacher to go to the bathroom? So when I was saying we can do all of these things, I meant basically we now have the opportunity to do all of these things. We had more than just the ability to do so. We had the ability to do all those things, but now we have permission, and now we have the opportunity to do these things in a much easier capacity than we did previously. So meaning as referent is what is being spoken about or who is being spoken about. Meaning as sense is what is being spoken about the referent, or what is being said about the referent.